Good morning, my Real News Midday TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning for another news update for Wednesday, November 26, 2025. And I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning, Central Village man charged in wholesale scam granted $1 million bail. The Central Village St. Catherine man charged for allegedly selling a house he does not own and collecting over $2 million was on Tuesday granted $1 million bail with a surety in the parish court. James Douglas, 24, is charged with obtaining money by means of false pretense. Douglas was ordered to reappear in court on January 20, 2026. Allegations are that between October 2024 and April 2025, the complainant saw an unoccupied house in a section of Central Village St. Catherine and made inquiries. Douglas, a resident of the community, allegedly put himself forward as the owner of the house and claimed that it was on sale for $8 million. The complainant reportedly made a payment totaling $2.4 million to the accused. Before the deal was closed, it was revealed that Douglas was not the owner of the premises and could not furnish documents for the house. A report was made to the Central Village Police and an investigation was launched, which resulted in Douglas's arrest. He was charged following a question and answer session. Pregnant Haitian woman remanded on illegal entry charge, partner granted bail. A pregnant Haitian woman who reportedly entered Jamaica illegally and was arrested while seeking medical attention was remanded, while her partner, who is a Jamaican, was granted $200,000 bail in the St. Catherine Parish Court on Tuesday. 23-year-old Sophania Gersant of Port-au-Prince, Haiti, was charged with illegal entry, while Sheldon Gordon is charged with aiding and abetting illegal entry. When Gersant and Gordon appeared before acting senior parish court judge Janelle Nelson Gale, lawyers told the court that Gersant would not enter a plea. A legal representative for the Passport, Immigration and Citizenship Agency told the court that it would take a while for the agency to confirm her identity through the Haitian Liaison Office. Therefore, Gersant would be placed on the South Camp Adult Correctional Center to facilitate the process. The court was told that the accused younger sister is in state care and that her mother is at the South Camp Road facility. Therefore, it would be an easier process. It is alleged that the accused illegally landed in Portland and subsequently went to meet friends in Hillshire. While in Hillshire, she met Gordon and their relationship resulted in her becoming pregnant. She was held as she sought medical attention. Investigating officer Detective Constable Tanir Calder said the members of the St. Catherine South Proactive Investigation Unit were alerted by the Greater Portmore Health Center on November 14, 2025. This was after it was revealed that Gersant couldn't communicate in English. Investigations resulted in the arrest of Gordon. Gersant was subsequently charged with illegal entry and Gordon with aiding and abetting. Westmoreland residents urged to be vigilant when purchasing water. The Westmoreland Public Health Department is urging residents to exercise caution when purchasing trucked water, particularly in communities experiencing shortages following the passage of Hurricane Melissa. Health Promotion and Education Officer for the parish, Gerald Miller, said individuals should ensure that water is being sourced only from the department's 3 approved loading bays in the parish. The authorized locations are the National Water Commission loading bays in Petersfield, Grange Hill, and the Spring Garden. These are the only sites approved by the department for the safe sourcing of potable water, Miller said, noting that purchasing water from unsafe sources could cause diarrhea and other waterborne illnesses. He was advising the public not to purchase water from trucks that have not bought the water from the approved sources, he emphasized. Miller said that residents must insist on proof of purchase when receiving water from truck operators. Persons need to request that the trucker show them the receipt outlining where they would have bought the water from, he said. He pointed out that in the past, there have been instances of truckers sourcing water from unsafe locations, posing risk to consumers. Miller reiterated that unsafe water remains a concern in emergency periods and the shortages, and residents must take the necessary steps to protect their health. Man fatally shot after allegedly trying to hit police with a car. An unidentified man was fatally shot after he allegedly attempted to hit a police officer with his car on the Landalo Main Road in Westmoreland on Sunday. The incident occurred about 10:20 p.m. while the police were carrying out a national coordinated roadblock. The Savannah Lamar Criminal Investigations Branch is investigating. PNP complains about the government's handling of hurricane relief efforts. Against the backdrop of apparent tension between the government and the parliamentary opposition, opposition leader Mark Golding has stressed that the People's National Party has no intention of sowing division or deepening any rift at a time when the country is crippled in the wake of Hurricane Melissa. Mr. Golding says, however, the PNP cannot be silent in the face of what he views as weaker transparency, growing social dislocation, political bias, and the flawed response system. He said that the opposition has been playing its part in reporting inequitable treatment. However, a response from the government has not been forthcoming.
We have heard numerous reports that political representatives of the governing party are being used to distribute government relief, taxpayer-funded or donor-funded through the government relief in ways which they have no legal or political standing constitutionally to play that role. I have been bringing these incidents as I hear of them. I have been bringing them to the attention of the Prime Minister through WhatsApp. He has not responded to me at all since last week, the Saturday before last, 10 days ago. So when the Minister of Information says that we have been communicating constantly, that is simply untrue. It's certainly coming in my direction. And if we want people to feel that the response is equitable, is well designed, and is without political bias, it is important that critical stakeholders be at the table. And the opposition, with 28 seats in the parliament, should be part of that process. We are willing to serve, but we are currently being excluded. All of the committees that have been established under the cabinet, including the private sector committees and so on, the opposition is not present on any of those committees. We will play our part if we are allowed to do so, but we bemoan the misinformation being fed about the role we're playing.
Vendor arrested for unaccounted yam. Lawmen attached to the Air 5 Agricultural Protection Branch arrested and charged a higgler with carrying agricultural produce without receipt following an incident along the Gutters Main Road in Old Harbour, St. Catherine last Saturday. Charged is 66-year-old Liebert Mitchell of Yellow Sea Drive, Seaview Gardens in Kingston 11. Reports from the lawmen are that Mitchell, who was seen along the roadway operating a white Toyota Hiace motor truck, was signaled to stop and disobeyed. The team went in pursuit and Mitchell eventually stopped. Both Mitchell and the vehicle were searched. Approximately 700 pounds of yam, valued at $250,000, were seen aboard the vehicle. Mitchell was asked to produce a receipt for the items. He was unable to and was later informed of the offense. He was escorted to the Old Harbour Police Station and subsequently charged. A court date for him is being finalized. Police charge man in death of Trelawney businessman. A dispute in Rio Bueno, Trelawney exploded into tragedy last Friday, leaving a well-known businessman dead and a 27-year-old mason now facing a murder charge. The Falmouth police say the incident unfolded around 12 noon when Jay McGrath and the 35-year-old Lawayne Gregory Green reported got into a heated argument in their community. According to police reports, McGrath allegedly grabbed a metal level during the confrontation and dealt Green a blow to the back of the head, knocking him out cold. Green was rushed to the hospital, where doctors battled to save him, but he died the following day. A probe was launched, and the following investigations, McGrath was hit with a murder charge on Monday, November 24, after giving a caution statement and participating in a question and answer session. A court date is now being finalized for the Mason, who remains in police custody. Guys, thanks for watching. Please join us this afternoon at 2 p.m. for another news update.